guys. So we have our flight right now. We're literally in the air, but this is the first time where they were calling our name over the loudspeaker. It took us an hour and 20 minutes to board the plane. It was insane, and it was what I would normally normally it would be something that would be super stressful, and you'd have like your heart racing. And boy, it's things like the last week of my life and last few years of my life. It puts things into perspective. None of that stuff matters. Like if we would have missed the flight, I'm still alive, still in my family. It just doesn't matter. So it's funny because I'm just breathing through it. The rest of my family's like panicking. I'm like, it's gonna be fine. Doesn't matter. Just out of our control. Do what we can. Anyway, just wanted to do a little quick update here and just let you know that rest assured, I am reading every single one of your comments, but I'm not responding just because there's a lot of comments and I'm trying to focus all my energy on just all the other stuff right now. But just know that I'm reading them all and I'm soaking in every word, every single one. If you ask questions, however, I am messaging you. So if there's questions, some had questions about GoFundMe, or some had questions about like sending a check instead of GoFundMe, which is absolutely fine. I'm just having a separate account that I'm keeping everything in. So one thing I discovered is that I can't sleep in a bed. So my parents actually purchased a recliner for me because I have to sit up now when I'm sleeping. So the other night I was laying down and I woke up after an hour of sleeping and my head felt like it was going to pop. Like my brain felt like it was going to pop out of my skull. And it was seriously, no joke, the most pain I've ever had in my life. And it's not like I've had migraines. I've had migraines my whole life, and this was the scariest feeling I've ever had. And I suspect that in the base of my skull, like where my brainstem is, that there's probably something going on there. And I think the pressure that I was putting on my skull was causing some swelling. Something, never thought I would be saying that. It's pretty wild. So, I'm going to call my doctors when I get back and see if there's any way that I can push up these scans. I have some gut instincts about some things, so we'll see if I'm right. One thing that I have discovered, and I kind of referred to this a little bit in my last message, but I am praying on like every movement I make. And what's really amazing is that I am getting really clear answers. Like really clear answers. So, I'll pray and I'll say, okay, God, like, do I do this? And even like down to like specific treatments. And I'm getting like answers. It's wild. It's amazing. And, maybe you have to go through an experience like this to have answers that clear. Or maybe some of you have been praying and practicing your prayer so often that you've had answers. But for me, you get subtle answers, but this is like in my face, yes or no. It's pretty amazing. So one of my prayers was, am I going to get through this? And guess what? I got an overwhelming yes. So I want you to know I do not have a shred of fear in my body. I don't. I look at this challenge as this is how things are supposed to be. And anything that I can glean from this experience, as difficult as it's going to be, it will help me to grow in some way. And maybe it'll help other people to grow too. So thanks for being a part of this with me. I love you. I really do.